What is up, you guys? It is your host, Galadon, and if things are sounding a little bit different, my office here in New York is coming apart. The soundproofing off the walls. We're getting ready to move to the West Coast, but let's talk about the Quest to 7000. Now, let me just show you guys a few things. 202 attacks won, 10 defenses won. I'm not even in the global top 200 right now, you guys. Not even in the top 200, yet I've been in the clouds all day, every day. Now, the last week or so has been tough because I've been getting a lot of errands done. We're packing up, we're moving out to California from New York, and so I have had less time to cloud. I would say on average I'm clouding 8 to 10 hours a day instead of 14 to 18 hours a day right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the attack log. That is right. It is all 3 stars. We'll take a look at a couple of these replays in a little bit. But yeah, it's been pretty good on the offensive side. On the defensive side, however, well, okay, here I feel like this is part of the reason I'm not in the global top 200. Now, you'll see I do have a lot of 1-star losses. Okay, so it's not all bad. It's not like I'm running terrible bases. But every time I get hit, I'm getting hit for huge amounts. And every time I win a defense, well, you can see the average defense won. The numbers are absolutely terrible. Let's go ahead and put it up on the screen. Here is the statistical breakdown of my defenses over the last 24 days. So we've had 24 losses in 24 days for a total of 34 stars. Our average loss is just under a star and a half, 1.24 stars, and the average loss per star is 15.9 trophies, which equates to when somebody finds my village, I am usually a 48 trophy offer. Now on defense, my defense is currently winning 17.2% of the time, and get ready for this, the average trophies per defensive win, 2.2. So with numbers like this, no wonder the climb has been difficult. Now, just to be clear, this whole series, the Quest to 7,000 trophies in Clash of Clans, is not about me whining about how hard it is, okay? Nobody wants to hear that. I don't even want to hear that. I'd rather focus on the positive. When I get to do attacks, I'm having a blast, and the idea was to see how long it will take. Obviously, I didn't expect personally to get to 6,000 trophies. I mean, 7,000. 6,000, yes. 7,000, no. This season, I didn't expect anybody else to get there either. But hey, if you've been watching my channel for a few years now, you know that I did the quest to 5,000 long before anybody had ever reached that plateau. And it was a long-term series. So that's the idea here again. Hopefully, this series continues for a couple of seasons, and maybe, just maybe, something comes from Supercell later on this year that changes things up when it comes to trophy hunting. Now, in the meantime, I also wanted to address what some people saw as me soliciting people to give me defensive wins, okay? Now, that was kind of tongue-in-cheek. It wasn't meant to be taken seriously because honestly, you guys, in 6 years of Clash of Clans, in 5 years of me making videos, not a single stinking time, not a single time has anyone ever found my base, intentionally lost that I can tell. Okay, nobody has definitely ever told me that they intentionally lost, and I've never seen a defensive win that looked like somebody intentionally tanking an otherwise victorious attack. Now, later on in this series, I'll show you some defensive wins. They're obviously not massive. You saw them on the log. We will see what went wrong, but none of those were gifts. In fact, some of those defensive wins came without a shield, which adds insult to injury. You win a defense with like 27% damage done, and A, you don't get a shield, B, I didn't get any trophies, because so many of those trophy wins, quote-unquote wins, are for 0 trophies. Yes, so yes, things are going well on the offensive side. Obviously, as you can see here, time and time again, I am coming out on top with these attacks. You can see in the background, I have been running the Southern Teaser style base, and I will admit, hey, perhaps, just perhaps, part of the problem that I'm having is that I'm not winning enough defenses. You saw that I've won 10. Okay, most of the players that are at the, say, top 10 of the leaderboards, they've won closer to 20, maybe on average 18. But let's just go back to the earlier number you saw. That was 2.2 average trophy gain per defensive win. Okay, so you add, let's just say you add 10 more wins, add 20 more wins. 20 more wins at that average is only about 44 trophies added to my score, and that is not enough to push me from barely top 200 to the top 10 at all, okay? So there's something else going on besides defense. And to be completely honest with you guys, it, I think, comes down to two words: playing time. Okay, that is the amount of time that these accounts are being played. Now, I'm not laying any accusations as to how this is happening, but I have given up a lot of sleep over the past several weeks. There's been many nights where I got maybe 4 hours of sleep. There were 1 or 2 nights where I left it running the entire night, and if I found a village, it would wake me up because it was turned up so loud. That actually doesn't usually work out very well because the green button pops up that says unable to find villages to attack. That's not enough to wake me up. Then I usually get disconnected, and that's what I wake up to a little bit later. So that is just, with one person trying to keep a relatively normal sleep schedule, it is tough to get much further than I have. Now, I've also been lucky and I've been unlucky. I have been at the #1 position of Lost Phoenix almost the entire season, and that is much to the chagrin of other Lost Phoenix members. They feel like I'm getting favored by Supercell. So it was nice to see Klein pass me in trophies a couple of days ago, and he crept over 6,300 well before I even got that close. So it was nice to at least see that there was somebody else ahead of me. I've been consistently hanging out at #2 since then, and well, this afternoon I might even be pushing my way back to #1, but we will save that for a future episode. Now here's the other problem. We've got, what, 5 days left in the season. It ends at the end of this weekend, and I'm moving, you guys. I am about to spend all day packing, all day flying the next day. It is going to be tough. I will be buying the in-flight internet for the cross-country journey, so at least I'll have 5 hours in the clouds up there. But God forbid if the internet goes bad during an attack, that could be a 30-something trophy loss that could completely ruin my season. Okay, well, it would just be like another defensive loss. Who am I kidding? But anyway, so we'll see. I'm going to do my best the whole day while I'm packing, while we are moving out. The iPad or the phone is going to be sitting off to the side in the clouds. And even through all of this mess, all of this preparation for this cross-country move, I've never stopped clouding in every spare moment. Right now, of course, every video, every live stream, if you've come to the live streams, you guys, it doesn't matter if I'm playing Clash on a different account, if I'm playing PUBG, we have got the clouds on another device on the stream, and no matter where we are in a PUBG match, I will stop, I will crouch, hide in a corner, lay down, ask a teammate to protect me if a village pops up on the screen. And honestly, it's happened a few times this season, you guys. It's happened a few times in the live streams, and it makes for some pretty interesting moments. We zoom in on the Clash of Clans screen and see what happens with the raid. Almost every single time, it ends up just like this with another 3-star win. Some of them have been pretty close. I mean, this one you can see we're down to just the Archer Queen and 1 Electro Dragon. And let me tell you, this right here, this just proves that the Archer Queen is the same old Archer Queen that we've known for so long. Watch where she stops. She is so smart. She is such a, wow, just wow. That's all I have to say about her. So yeah, she is going to stop at that section of the wall rather than going down there and taking out the gold mine. Thankfully, the Electro Dragon is there, clutching the win, and the Archer Queen can shoot her favorite target. All right, you guys, that is pretty much going to wrap up this episode, but let's go ahead. I mean, I'm just going to put it up on the screen. It's kind of a joke, but here you go. Here's your weather report for 6,300 trophies. It looks like it's cloudy today, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we'll see the sun all day. That's right. As a matter of fact, there has been at least 2 days recently where I didn't get a village an entire day, back-to-back defenses without an attack. Okay, I think this problem is being exacerbated. I know, 50-cent word, but it's being made worse by the clan games. It's that old saying, when the clan games are at hand, there's not a single village to be found all across the land. Okay, I just kind of made that up on the fly. But anyway, thank you guys. You get the picture. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video. Make sure you subscribe, like, follow me on Twitch, on YouTube, on Twitter, on any potato that you've got. Have a great day. Be kind to other people. And I hope to see you all again tomorrow for more Fuller Attacks.
Galadon, I'd follow you on my potato, but I don't think we see eye to eye. Get it, Galadon? Potato, eye, you get it?